Hey guys, Trevor here with 8 Acres Homestead. Well, brought you a video the other day, told you we had a duck that wasn't doing very well, and he did not make it. So, not wanting to waste, I called him from the flock and drained his blood into that bucket right there, and then watered it down. And now what I'm going to do, because he had balance issues, I wasn't sure, even though I think he was okay from those, I still didn't want him around the other ducks, getting them sick. I think he had pretty much recovered from whatever it was, but I didn't want to chance it and then end up losing the whole flock. So, called him. Drained his blood into that bucket, and cut him up, fed his meat to the dogs. They had a delicious supper that night. And what I'm doing now, I've already done it with most of my fruit trees. I'm about to go out here to the front, show you guys something new that we got here on the homestead, and show you what I'm doing to make sure that we don't waste very little, if any, of the duck. I'm going to take this blood. It's watered down quite a bit. It was already watered down in that bucket that you saw me pouring it from, and it's watered down even more now. I'm just going to pour a little, not a lot, onto all of my plants. I've already done it to all the ones in the back. I poured a little in the garden, in and around the garden. Poured quite a bit on the compost pile. I'm just going to go around to all of these and pour a little. This is a great source of nitrogen for your plants. You do want to dilute it. If you do this, you want to dilute it quite a bit, or it will burn the roots. And I recommend not pouring it directly at the base of your plants, but instead pouring it where it'll just soak into the soil. They'll still get the nitrogen. On a plant like this, you can see I have a hilly front, kind of a steep front yard, a slope on my front yard. What I'm going to do, I'm probably 3 or 4 feet from the plant. I'm just going to pour a little out in the ground right here, let it run down into the soil. Oh, I didn't show you those last couple plants that we got planted right there by the fence, and this one are yellow delicious apples. One of the towns near here had a tree sale. One of the soil and water conservation department had a tree sale. I got each of these fruit trees. I got 5 yellow delicious apples and 3 moonglow pears for $10 each. So $80. I got 8 fruit trees. Let you guys see. They were bare root. Here's this is one of the moonglow pears right here. Got a banana peel and another banana peel there on the ground, breaking down. This is another one of the moonglow pears. Gonna dump that out on there. That lint, that's lint from a dryer. That's cotton fabric, so that's carbon. So I'm just gonna pour the bloody water on that. Carbon and nitrogen right there. So, got some more compost right here. Trying to waste as little waste as possible. I'll walk over here. This is a methyl plum. I'm gonna pour a little out here. I'm gonna walk over here. This is another yellow delicious apple. And this is another methyl plum. Get it all out right there. So, those are some crepe myrtles that need to be pruned correctly. But what I'm doing, like I said, just giving some nitrogen to these plants. Young plants. I watered it down quite a bit, so they're getting water and nitrogen. And it's going to be great for the plants. You don't want to overdo it. You saw it was just a splash. Didn't do a whole lot. And I've got a Granny Smith apple and a Red Delicious apple coming, along with an almond tree. The almond is going to go right over there, about even with where the concrete ends there, maybe a little farther this way, but you know, somewhere on the other side of my truck, where it's centered between that set of power lines and that set of power lines. That way it won't grow up into the power lines, just like that yellow delicious apple is between those power lines. I don't know if you guys can tell from the video, but the apples are going to go right here. So I've got them in a zigzag fashion. I've got the plum, apple, pear, pear. I'm going to do an apple here and an apple there in that zigzag fashion. And some people say, well, why didn't you just plant them in a straight line? Well, the reason for that is if I did them at that spacing, planted them in a straight line, then I would have, you know, I wouldn't be able to get as many trees. But by staggering them like this, I can get more trees into this same, you know, span, the same distance, them still being with them still being spread out enough. Because there's, see, let's walk it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give 7, a little over 7 paces, so we'll call it 20 feet between this tree, and it's pretty much spaced out the same between all of them. So I've got 20 feet at least from the nearest tree. Let's do it from here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from here to here. So those are probably spaced out about the same way. So I'm able to space them out enough but still get a lot of trees into this space. So and I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna cut this one off, but I'm gonna do another video where I explain what I did here, but why we've got plums, we've got apples, we've got pears, and why I did it that way instead of, you know, putting, you know, all the apples together, all the pears together, all the plums together. Why I did that. That's gonna be coming probably this week, maybe this weekend. I'm gonna do a video that explains why I did that. So thanks guys for checking out Red Acres Homestead. You guys have animals you cull. If you're hunters, if you have, you know, farm animals and you're culling them, put as much of them to use as you can. Put them back into the land, like Lion King, my favorite child's movie, Circle of Life. So anyway, thanks guys. Trevor, the Red Acres Homestead is out.